Buckets. That's the name of my boat. Buckets.
Buckets. What we get.
Not the only transfer we got from Florida. Keith Stone, too. Remember that.
Everybody who watches his show on a regular basis knows my love of the stretch four.
You know, we all make mistakes. He might have made one going to
It's
Tallahassee.
mercy if y'all don't know. Dribble to the left, cross over to the right. Hurricane to the game, many buckets for the night. Matt with the pick and roll, Melissa with the give and go. This Shally-oo, pretty girl dunking in the hole. Check the scoreboard, this what we fall for. Peep the gameplay, they want an encore. Overtime for another round. It's buckets after buckets, baby. You out of time. Buckets, what it is, homie, it's buckets. Woo! We getting buckets. Yeah, baby, buckets.
I have no shame.
I know. That's the problem.
You guys are awesome.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Buckets. I'm Matt. She's Melissa. He is Vish. Guys, another dub. The show was close to not being
The show will go on.
The show will go on. We'll just say that. How are we doing tonight, Melissa? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Rocking a complete setup. The podcast setup has finally come together. Thanks to Vish. Vish was kind enough to stop by after the game and hook up some more electronics. So shout out to Vish. Vish, did you get gas pumped in the truck? I know there was a struggle.
I did. And I went to Walgreens bought all the antihistamines, so I'm drugged up here.
Vish was having an allergy attack at the game today.
Yeah, and afterwards, I still I'm resisting. There's just scratch. You saw the rash I have on my arm here, but
he didn't take Benadryl because he wanted to be awake for the show.
Yeah, I have some Benadryl. I don't think I'm gonna take it yet because I don't want to be groggy tomorrow. It is debilitating. It's
shout out to everybody in the chat. Canes today, Daniel, Canes Cats Heat. Panthers got to win an OT tonight. Let's go.
Boy, the Heat are down that bad, huh? You just went straight to the Panthers.
They beat the Islanders.
The Lakers got to win in double overtime.
The Mavericks didn't win, but Lucas scored 73 yesterday.
Did Anthony Davis come back in? I saw he got in.
Yeah, he came back. He did not look good, but
all right, can we talk about our basketball team? I know that.
Oh, what up, Bill?
I'd like to talk about the win today or yesterday, technically, I guess at this point. Instead of I know the NBA's something, I guess. I'm sure we have a short show with the name Floor on it where you can talk about the NBA, but we got Max 2 here. I have not yet. I've not had a chance to.
I see. I didn't refresh my feed. Everyone's talking about the Lakers now.
Well, we're not doing that. What we're going to talk about is
and Steph Curry ripped his jersey walking off the court. Okay, anyway. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a win.
No, it's my sister's house.
Man, if Vish had to stay at a hotel every time he was in Miami,
I wouldn't be in Miami this often. This is what would happen. not to go deep into my travel budget, but it does not afford perpetual hotel stays.
All right. So the Canes. Let's talk about our freshmen.
We'll get to that.
The quote of the night is Jobe minutes on International Day. Yes, let's go. So the Canes won today by 4. We were up 19 at one point in the second half. But let's talk about the good things first. We got a win. I think Max wants to talk about Jobe. Should we talk about Jobe first?
No, let's talk about the overall game. He played 19 minutes, which isn't nothing. It's half the game, but
yeah.
I guess start at the beginning. Matt Cleveland didn't play.
Matt Cleveland did not play. So we had a starting lineup of basically instead of Matt Cleveland, Bensley Joseph got put back into the lineup.
We have 6 potential starters.
Yeah.
5 of which can play 4 of the position. Like you can get by with like essentially for Norchad's the only one where you have to break out of those 6 if he's out, which then Nwoko started. But
Yeah.
so basically, if one of the other 4 is one of the other 5, I guess, is injured, the other 4 just starting. So
Well, I think we get that because I think of the versatility of both Keyshawn and Matthew Cleveland, because you can kind of throw Keyshawn pretty much 1 through 4 because of his length, and kind of similar with Matthew Cleveland.
it's also because we start 2 point guards, or we did today. You know, if Cleveland had played, we would have started 1 point guard. So it also allows our substitution patterns for us to basically get away with one guard off the bench, which we did today, which was Chobe. Everything else, no one else played but him and Nwoko.
It's interesting because we did not see Christian Watson in this game. Instead, we saw Jobe. And at one point, we actually had 3 freshmen on the floor at one time with Keyshawn, Nwoko, and Jobe. Jobe actually played pretty well. I mean, he had that one nice move to the basket, and
I think that's what really got him into the game too, right? Like he made that, and then he was even more locked in defensively.
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed with his like awareness of like kind of where to be on offense. I think that, you know, obviously we weren't looking for him to do a whole ton on offense, but I thought he kept the spacing well and was kind of, you know, still active on both sides of the floor. And he was looking to try to impact the game in other ways. I think he got an offensive rebound. It was one that like Norchad tipped out and he grabbed it. He was, you know, you saw that effort and whatnot. But you know, it was nice to see. And I definitely think moving forward, you know, we're going to see him.
Do you now?
Games. Yeah.
I think if we're healthy, he's not playing and Watson's not playing and Casey's not playing. I think if we have, you know, everyone that starts today plus Matthew Cleveland. I think he plays some. I'm saying like in scenarios like if we need another like he's going to be the guy now.
Do you see him coming off the bench before Watson?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think Watson did that to himself. I know, you know, Kane's Cats hates us saying it's random. It was random. In fact, I believe my exact tweet was Jobe WTF because we hadn't seen him.
At one point you tweeted like, because like Jobe like passed it to Nwoko and Nwoko like scored or something, and you're like, these are words I didn't think I was going to see until like 2 years from now.
Yeah, no, it was. But I mean, Jobe had not played against a real team. I mean, he'd only taken even against the crap teams we were playing like in December and all. It was garbage time minutes in those games. So to all of a sudden have him be the first guy off the bench, I was like, wait, it's number 10. Did Jakai change his number and we're trying to mix something up? It's like, oh wait, it's Jobe. Never mind. That was definitely that was a stutter, and he did well. He did well,
it's
but
very interesting.
Well, so I mean, we talked about this a little after the Notre Dame game, right? I think Watson did it to himself. He played himself out of the rotation. He was so bad there. I call this out. Like he walked off the court shaking his head in that game. Like he knew he had just played terribly. That I think. I'm assuming Jobe was doing well in practice.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was gonna say. I wonder what was going on in practice.
Well, isn't that what Capel said too? And after the
game? He said he practiced well, but I think a lot of it was probably like, look, this kid's just showing something in practice, and at this point, like I can't put Watson back.
Yeah, gotta try something new.
I think that was because I mean, well, Watson's blowing wide open layups, dunks, blowing coverages on defense. I don't know exactly how much worse you would expect a true freshman to play. It's probably the same reason that that Nwoko started getting more minutes, just like after it's enough of AJ Casey. It's like, well, you might as well play.
Nwoko gives you the length.
He does. He's definitely almost a different position, except we don't have big, so they both end up competing for minutes. But you know, AJ Casey kind of played himself out of the rotation too. But I do think if we're healthy, none of these guys are playing. It's going to be a 7-man rotation and really a 6-man rotation with Nwoko buying as many minutes as we need to get Norchad a rest.
Yeah.
And if someone else could, like, if Cleveland or Keyshawn could play center, we'd probably do a 6-man rotation. Which all of that's predicated on not getting into foul trouble, which We almost didn't today until Wooga just decided he wanted to make a bunch of fouls. All of a sudden in the second half.
But you know
And,
what? I'd rather it be Wooga than Norchad. Norchad's really the one we can't afford to get into foul trouble because there's not any type of.
Well, I don't think we can afford anyone. We don't have any depth, and.
Especially Norchad though, because you can rotate like the few other guys, the guards and wings that we have. Norchad's in foul trouble. It's Nwoko, and that's it. If Wooga gets in foul trouble, you've got other wings that can kind of fill in and do things, but there's
we do when we're healthy. Today we didn't. Like today we had to give Joe Bay critical minutes late in the second half because Wooga had 4 fouls and the nature of his foul. I mean, the 2 he made in one possession were both idiotic. And he went from 1 foul to 3 fouls like that. It's like, dude, now you're in foul trouble. Like you weren't in foul trouble. He like reached for a ball that like there was no. Did Matt's camera just freeze? Yep.
No.
Sorry, it unfroze. Yeah. He reached for the he reached in when he didn't need to, got a foul, and then he got beat on the back door instead of just letting Hinson lay it up. He nailed him for no reason. Of course, he made the bucket anyway because he was already going to, and it's just all of a sudden he was in foul trouble. That we only had 8 turnovers today, which is a huge step up.
That's what I was going to say too. Yeah,
but we're still not the smartest team.
I think we only had like 3 turnovers going into the half, which I noticed. I was like, wow, that's nice.
You know what killed me was, I mean, some of it was like shot selection too, but like Pack made like a really good save. Like he jumped out of bounds and saved it. And then Bensley just like jacked up a 3 with like 10 seconds left or 12 seconds, whatever it was.
And actually Glenn Rice was sitting next to us in like the press area. You just go, damn, when he shot that.
So that was, I saw it in the chat, and then because I had to rewatch the first half, like part of the first half, because I didn't see part of it, and I was just like, oh, that's probably what they were talking about.
Yeah, no, and that was Melissa basically said the exact same thing, and I started laughing. She thought I was making fun of her. I was like, no, Glenn Rice just said the same thing you wrote into the chat, like at the same time. It was funny.
And then there was a point where like he should have taken the 3 because his shot clock was winding down, and he like passed it to Keyshawn with like a second left on the shot clock, and Keyshawn just quickly shot it. I mean, he made it, but I was like, see, that's the point where you should probably shoot it.
I mean, we had several bailout. Like Keyshawn had 2 threes of the shot clock was right. Norchad had that fadeaway deep jumper that went in the shot clock. We definitely got bailed out on a couple of those. I do think, when we talk about how the lead dissipated, I actually think part of it was we try to take the air out of the ball. We're just not a good team at doing that. Yeah. We're good when
not only that, but we just started just jacking 3s, and there was no other like ball movement.
But they were late in the
inside.
Exactly, and it was because it was late in the shot clock. We were kind of taking the air out of the ball, just trying to run the clock down. We're not good at that. We're good when we play fast. We're not good at playing slow. And we tried to slow the game down, and that doesn't work.
I feel like, but that's kind of something that we've seen the past like 2 years too, right? Like we play a certain way, and then we're up by like 10 or 11 points, and then
forget the last 2 years.
We blew a lot of double-digit leads last year.
We did this twice.
It came back to haunt us against FSU. We did that and we lost, but I had said it before. I was like, man, these second half leads, we always blow them, and it gets close.
We did it twice against Pitt last year.
Yeah.
And we lost the game up there and won the game here, but it was
almost lost the one here when Blake Hinson almost drilled that 3.
Yeah, well, that's because they gave him a 3 for a shot where he's like 2 feet inside the 3-point line. No one reviewed it, and it would have been all-time scandals if we had not won the ACC because they didn't review us a ball where he shot it from like a foot inside the 3-point line. They gave him 3 points, but anyway.
Can we talk about what a difference it makes when Norchad's healthy? He's making free throws. He's making 3s. He's driving the ball.
Well, he was so good in contests too. Like he had so many layups that he just opened the. He was there and
going
altered
strong.
Shots. Yeah, going up strongs and what he had like 2 blocks,
shots,
right? 2 or 3
altering
blocks.
shots and not fouling.
Yeah, exactly.
What did he have? Like 2 fouls the whole game?
I got the box.
I should have brought up the box.
Do you want me to share the box?
Yeah, do it.
Share the box for you.
He had 1 foul.
1 foul. And I think that was in the second half. I don't even think he had a foul in the first half.
And he had 3 blocks. That's crazy.
Here's the box. Yeah, Wooka's the only one who got into foul trouble. The other thing I'll say
go to the home view. like home stats? Just
You
so
don't
we can
care
see
about
the-
Blake Hinson putting up 21?
No, I don't
we
care
wanna
about
see
him.
that. No.
Yeah, just let's look at it from this perspective.
Max says we can only talk about Jobé. Hey, it is the quote of the day, Jobé minutes. I also really enjoy saying
Plus
Jobé.
13. Plus 13. But by the way, like I did kind of unfortunately the game was on the CW, so I couldn't rewatch the whole thing, but I did rewatch the highlights, and we were still up 11 with like 2.5 minutes left. Like
Yeah.
that was a very quick like ending kick of implosion there.
Because Hinson kept making threes.
But we also there's a couple
Also, too, we lost shooters. Like on those last few possessions, there was like a couple miscommunications. I thought Keyshawn played pretty well, but there was a couple times that he kind of lost a shooter. There was like 2 times towards the end of the game.
And can L make a full starting five with only international players? So Norchad, so Nwoko's from Canada, Norchad's from Nicaragua, Jobé's from France, Keyshawn's from Switzerland or France.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
4.
Switzerland.
Wait, who do you have so far? You have Norchad.
Norchad, Nwoko, Jobé, Keyshawn.
You're done.
Is that it? We only have 4.
Yes. Yeah, the other ones are full-blooded Americans, people.
Only 4. Sorry. Anyway, sorry.
I thought Mike Nwoko wasn't born here.
Yeah, no, she counted.
No, I said he was Canadian. Yeah.
Oh, you
that's
did?
Keyshawn,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he, Norchad, Keyshawn,
Okay.
Jobé.
And Jobé.
Dang, I thought there was another one too.
No, nope. Everyone else is USA. Yeah. So the other thing I will say, and you'll kind of see this, like the way we played was a little bit different. I thought it benefited us. Like we had 4 fast break points. We didn't leak out. We made a concerted effort to get to the boards, and you can see if you look at the distribution of rebounds, everyone was grabbing boards. I think that was the point of emphasis here.
I had pointed that out earlier in the season on a couple of losses where we weren't like kind of team rebounding because people were too busy trying to get out in transition, and we gave up offensive rebounds because of that. So that's actually really good to see. I would also like to point out Paul Jobé's plus minus. Just for
Well,
Max.
that's because he missed the last 2.5 minutes when we blew 11 points off the lead. Fucked up everyone's plus minus.
Still, his plus minus is higher than everybody else's.
Plus minus is not good on a 1-game basis.
I know, but that was for
size.
Max.
It's also not good when you're not in the game when the team implodes the lead and loses 11 points.
Well, maybe they imploded because he wasn't in the game.
Actually, Bensley's Haitian, but not. He's from Massachusetts, but he's Haitian. So
Yeah.
We wouldn't have blown. I mean, honestly, we wouldn't have blown the lead if we'd rebounded too, though, because they were hitting a lot of shots. But there was actually Keyshawn on the.
Keyshawn was big on the boards. He had what did he have? 9?
9, but he didn't. After Wooga hit that really tough kind of.
Oh, he didn't box out on the missed free throw.
Well, he didn't box out on the missed free throw, which was way earlier. But after they'd cut it to 2 and Wooga hit that jumper, or they cut to 3, and then Wooga hit the jumper. That was like that tough kind of long jumper from the top of the key, but inside the 3-point line. And Pitt immediately rushed down, missed a 3. And Keyshawn, this is part of the maturity process. He went to the boards because again the effort was there all game. He didn't put his body on the guy, and guy slipped in and grabbed the board and then kicked it out for the open 3, which they hit to cut to 2, and then we ran the worst possession I've seen us run all year. He
did make up for it because he made those 2 free throws at the end of the game.
I mean, if he'd missed them both, we probably would have won. But
but that was big.
The big ones were Bensley. The 2 Bensley hit were massive. The game was still live then. And actually, the overall free throw shooting, we were 6 of 8. Since you guys don't care to look at the Pitt stats, I'll just verbally tell you they were 9 of 16.
Yeah,
and that was a massive difference. They missed 7 free throws, which came back in the end to matter.
Also, check out Norchad's shooting percentage. 8 of 13. He was 12 of 14 against Notre Dame. He's taking really high percentage shots, and again, 2 of 3 from 3-point land.
We're not talking about the Lakers.
LeBron James.
The
But
Florida Panthers. That's all I have down here is hockey.
I mean, I don't even care. The Mavericks lost tonight. Lucas scored 73 freaking
The
points.
Heat
Man.
have lost like 6 in a row now, I think.
73 points. Yeah, but I thought overall, well, I mean, it was almost 2 games, right? Because I do think, the last 10 minutes it was partially like they started making shots. We let
They
them
missed
make
some open shots too in the first half.
Yeah, and actually in that stretch too, where before they started making their run, there were when they cut it, like the initial burst when they cut to like 10, 11. That point they did also, like Hinson missed a couple of open threes that could have really cut, and then it seemed to stabilize around 10 to 11 points. Then obviously the last 2 minutes happened where we quickly gave the lead away. So I think we should probably take the game in like 2 parts, right? So the first 30 minutes were really probably the best stretch of ball we played this season on both sides of the court. It was defense was locked in. We were doing a really good job communicating. A lot of the stuff that we'd struggle with earlier in the year in terms of, when we hedging and not rotating correctly, we're doing a much better job of that, getting up on the Pitt has legitimate big men, like their center 6'11" and mobile and hard to cover. And we were doing a good job of staying in front of him and on our switches so that they weren't just doing layup drills, which other teams have done. And to me, that was the biggest thing because
I felt like we did a better job of taking away that first pass when you are like trapping.
Right.
There's a lot of times we don't do that, and then it leads to a breakdown.
Yeah, no, it was, and I talked about this after the Notre Dame game too. Like, if you're gonna string wins together, which we need to do, you're gonna do it with defense because the shots aren't always gonna fall. We won this game scoring 72 points, which we would have lost a lot of our games scoring 72 points. So,
Norchad talked about it in his post-game interview too about how they were really focused in on defense for this game. That they knew their defense would give them offense, and so that was a big focus in practice. But look at the minutes for our starters, though. I mean, that's not sustainable.
it is because it's gonna have to be. I mean, with a slight reduction for everyone but Norchad when Cleveland comes back in.
Yeah.
Basically what happened, you plug Cleveland in, you erase roughly 3 to 4 minutes off of all of the other players that are the starters. Those go to Cleveland.
This is like 2 years ago when we made the Elite Eight.
It's you want Cleveland in the low 30s. You take those a little bit off of everyone else and distribute them, and I mean that's it.
Yeah,
we're not because Joe Bay won't play if Cleveland's healthy, and
Max is going to yell at you.
I mean, let's be real here.
Hey, listen. I mean, the kid came in and took advantage of an opportunity, and I think he played really well considering you've only seen him in garbage time minutes against like non-power schools.
Yeah, we saw him against Stonehill.
Yeah,
Stonehill.
But no, I mean, this is like the first time he's played against like legitimate competition. He didn't look lost. He played well. I mean, his shots didn't necessarily fall, obviously. But, when you're not in that much and you're not in an in-game rhythm, I don't think he took any shots that were necessarily bad.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to do too much.
Yeah. So I think he earned himself another opportunity if need be. Fish hates bench players.
I'll just say this: under no circumstances, let me stop the screen so Matt's face isn't just a big block of. Under no circumstances, absent we're just doing a quick rotation to get someone rest or someone is injured. Do I not want 5 out of 6 of Bensley, Nigel, Wooga, Keyshawn, Cleveland, Norchad? Am I missing someone?
I think you named 6. You're good.
Got 6.
Yeah. It's 5 of those 6, period.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is a huge drop off to the point where we're like, Melissa's assessment of Joe Bay's game was spot on. That is significantly worse than what you would expect to get out of any of the players I just mentioned. And so
No, ideally,
realistically speaking,
ideally you're not playing a
right.
guy
So
who's barely
realistically
played the whole
speaking,
season.
we need those 6 guys healthy. Look, if we're gonna do anything this season, right?
Mhm.
It's those 6 guys need to be healthy as they can get, and they need to eat all the minutes. And Nwoko's gonna have to play because none of those guys can play center other than
Yeah.
Norchad, and Norchad's not gonna play 40 minutes a game. So
But
other than that, though, like I
think-
don't need to see Watson or Joe Bay or Jakai.
I think the question is now after you have those 6. After you have those 6, and obviously you have Nwoko, who's going to have to spell Norchad at some point because you don't have a choice. Who's your next guy off the bench?
It's Nwoko.
No, I said after Nwoko.
After Nwoko.
Yeah.
Oh, after Nwoko? Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
Who's your next guy off the bench?
No one.
If you say someone else, say Matthew Cleveland's injured and he's not playing the next game. Who are you giving those minutes to?
I guess Joe Bay at this point after today, but I mean it's so hard to say because it depends on I guess who you're playing too.
But that's the point Vish is trying to make, is that there's no. It's it's like us talking at the beginning of the season how we're going to place Miller and Wong. There's no substitution.
I mean Watson has gotten a lot of opportunities. I see Nate. Shout out to Nate showing up for late night. See, the thing with late night buckets, we get Max, we get Nate in here because it's their time zone.
West Coast, best coast. Let's go, baby.
Jesus, Bay people time. I there's just no. There we go. We're gonna get banned for gang symbols because they don't know what we're doing. I just the drop off is so massive. I don't need to see those guys. I think our stars are capable. If you think about 6 players playing starters minutes, that is still in the low 30s. And then Nwoko getting like 7 or 8 ideally to give Norchad enough rest, but extending Norchad out if you need it. And that's kind of it. I don't think unless there's fouls or injuries, you don't want to see those other guys. There's enough minutes because you're totally fine, assuming Benchley's the 6th man. You're fine with him getting 25 to 30. So where are the other minutes even coming from? Right? I mean, if you do the math on it, in fact.
You can actually do the math.
Well, no, I'm not. I just looking at, you can easily use today's box score, right? So these are high, right? You don't want 37 from Benchley, 38 from Nigel. Let's just say you subtract 5 from each of these 4 guys. That's only 20 minutes, right? And then you add that to Jobay's 19. That's 39. So that's probably too many, but you're only talking, you can easily distribute these out because that puts Wooga into the 20s. So if you put all 3 of them into the low 30s, you just take 3 minutes off of him, leave Wooga where he is because, Wooga's not going to play 32. You got enough foul trouble. That's why. But let's say you play Benchley 30 instead of 37. You play Nigel 33. You take a minute or 2 off of Keyshawn. You add those together. You put those onto Joe Bay's minutes. You're hitting the low 30s for those. Those will be Cleveland's minutes. That's enough. A starter in college basketball is more than capable of playing 30, 31, 32 minutes a night.
But we're not undermining the importance of the Joe Bay minutes. If he's doing well in practice and Coach L is going to use him on occasion when people are injured, this was a valuable learning experience to get minutes against an ACC team. Because up until now, again, his minutes were against small schools, not Power 5 conference, Power 4 or whatever conferences. So if he's going to use Joe Bay for injuries, then this was a very valuable 19 minutes for him.
Yeah, and I think he's pretty much now the 8th guy.
He came in over Casey and Watson, so.
But ideally, you're only using 7.
Ideally, we have a bench like the women's team has, but.
I cannot believe they call that a charge. Anyway, we were gonna lose anyway because I don't know what Z was doing, man. Shoot the 3. It was only 3 seconds left. We weren't gonna win anyway, but still.
Painful.
No, I mean, I think Nate. I think the issue is there's such a drop off. There's no point putting the 8th guy in unless you have to because of foul trouble or injury. And I think that's one of the things Coach L's been struggling with. He's tried Watson, he's tried Casey. They're just not getting it done. I think that had a lot to do with Joe Bay getting the shot today.
Yeah. And he wasn't bad.
He was fine.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you prefer to have the top 6 in, but he did, considering the circumstances, he did relatively well.
Yeah, no, he was fine.
Yeah.
And that's more than you can say for what Watson did against Notre Dame.
But I think it was a collective what the fuck when we saw him check in. Like, oh my god!
I thought I
had to pause and rewind. I was like, wait, he was the first one off the bench.
Well, I mean, I saw it happen, and I'm like, who's number Nate, 10 again?
Can we put Nate's comment up, please?
Which
exactly?
One?
I said it when he transferred. We were gonna miss him like crazy, but Harlan Beverly transferring sucked. Because he was quite a valuable guy to have off the bench last year. I completely agree.
And what Coach L said preseason was, I don't know if this is the case for all of the kids that transferred, but definitely Beverly had an option to come back and chose not to.
He is starting at Wichita State. So.
Yeah, but precisely because of this, right? We needed some stability on the bench, knowing that Bensley was sliding into the starting lineup. Thankfully,
we have stability on the bench again because he's back.
We have stability because thankfully Keyshawn is playing at the level he's playing at, so you can start him. Or Keyshawn's the stability off the bench. Either way, I think Keyshawn will stay in the starting lineup and Benz will go to the bench when Cleveland's back. But either way, you essentially have a 6th starter, which is good.
No, Canes Cats Heat. He's starting at Wichita State. He wanted to start, and that's why he left. I mean, I don't blame him, but he would have been really valuable to have again this year. But you can't blame him. I mean, he wasn't going to start, so he took more of an opportunity somewhere else.
There's something going on is they've been given a ton of minutes and they played like shit. Like I don't. Yeah. Like I mean, it's not rocket science.
Coach L is not known for playing freshmen.
I mean, Watson came off the court against Notre Dame shaking his head because he played so bad. And this is a game we just won on the road. Like it is what it is. I mean, because of injuries, they've gotten more opportunities than they otherwise would have, and it's just not happening for them.
Are we really discussing Anthony Walker?
I mean, I love Anthony Walker.
I'm good.
So full energy. So full energy. He'd come in there, man. He would make stuff happen for some team. Sometimes us, sometimes the other team, man.
Wild card, baby.
If I see Nwoko shoot a 3, I swear.
You know my philosophy. I'm like Jack McClinton. If you're open, shoot the rock. No, actually, I hate Anthony Walker's a better basketball player than AJ Casey. You know why? Confidence.
Better defensively.
No, confidence. Like AJ Casey is way more talented than Anthony Walker. He gets out on the court and he loses his nerve. Watch him in warm-ups. He's so confident, like warming up. Obviously, it's warm-ups. You're not. And then he gets the ball in an open lane in like a game, and he's like hesitating and goes up soft. There's something.
He gets blocked on like 75% of his shots
because he has no confidence for some reason. And it's like, dude, you're better than that. Acts like it, but it's not happened. And I think the same thing happened to Watson too, blowing layups and dunks. So I just never. I don't know. It just hasn't clicked. I expect some portal activity for the two of them, to be honest, at the end of the year. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, no, he's definitely overthinking it, and so is Watson. Watson missed a breakaway uncontested layup against Syracuse. It's just all in their heads.
Yeah.
And you know, Jobe didn't have those issues.
Can we talk about Nwoko's dunk?
That was nice.
That was pretty.
Yeah, I called this out on our Twitter too. If you look at the replay of it, he gets like when we grab that rebound, he's even with the Diaz-Graham brother that was playing under the Pitt basket, and he beat him down the court by like 5 feet because he just out hustled.
Yeah, he's got some wheels, man.
But he also, that guy was not running and Nwoko like sprinted because he wanted that ball, he wanted that dunk, and by the time the Diaz-Graham brother realized that he was oh crap, this dude sprinted down the court, it was too late. Great pass by Bensley too.
Yeah.
Nwoko is looking a little bit better and better as the games have gone on. Obviously limited minutes, but yeah, Hustle will get him additional PT. It's exactly right.
I mean, what's going to get him an additional PT is Norchad getting in foul trouble because
That too.
he played 4 minutes today, and that it's going to be 5 or less,
Unless Norchad's in foul trouble. But
or we're blown. Actually,
but you know what?
This game's not over apparently. So
every minute is experience, though. And he's a true freshman. So
yeah, no, he's competent enough when he's on the court to not cost us anything, and that's all you're really asking from him.
And I believe he made a free throw.
I think he was 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I believe he made a free
Split
throw.
the free throws.
Yeah. So Norchad's looking a lot better shooting on the free throw line too.
I mean, he's gotten over whatever was
ailing him.
He didn't shoot any free throws today though.
Healthy Norchad is a sight to behold.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, so do you want to talk about how we were up 60-41 with like 10 minutes left and then almost lost?
But I mean, we talked about it already. We tried to slow the game down, and that's not our game, and we just reject at the end of shot clocks.
I think that's part of it. That definitely hurt our rhythm, and it's why we didn't get to 80 points because that's the pace we were on at that point. Mm-hmm. We ended up 10 points shy of it, not counting the last 2 free throws, but we also had held Pitt to 41 points in 30 minutes and gave up 19 in 10 minutes. Not good.
Hinson started hitting some threes. He was off most of the
I thought I'll just be blunt. I think we lost focus entirely. I think we stopped playing. We are never going to be elite defensively. We're not playing pack line or something where we have a system that's just gonna. You got to focus and play hard for 40 minutes just to be competitive defensively. And it's very easy for us to slip into everything is wide the fuck open. And that's what happened. They were getting looks after look after look.
Wooga being in foul trouble.
I mean, we did stabilize it at that 11 point for several minutes. And then we imploded again. The last few minutes. I mean, they caught a couple of bounces that dude basically missed that 3 and it spun all the way around and went in, and stuff just wasn't going our way too. Again, a couple of big offensive rebounds they got that we didn't box out on led to 6 of those points. So I mean, there were things that could have been done better, but I thought overall we started giving up open jumpers.
Not only that, but we were settling for threes too, toward like trying to waste time. And I would have liked to see the ball get in Norchad's hands a little bit more because he made a couple of threes to start the game, and so they were guarding him up top, and he was able to drive and either get to the hoop or pass it out for a better look. And we kind of went away from that, in that stretch when Pitt came back. So we got to keep playing our game and not play the score.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really make their defense work that much. We were just kind of holding the ball. Yep. And taking a shot towards the end of the shot clock. So got to at least, get some handoffs going at the top, get Norchad involved up top as well, get the screener roll going.
But we got the dub. So we held on.
Yeah, and now quick turnaround Tuesday night in Raleigh against North Carolina State. 9 p.m. tip-off. 6 p.m. fake people time for those of you on the worst coast over there.
Might be another midnight buckets.
I mean, it's almost by necessity. The game's not going to end till after 11.
Right. So I'm off Tuesday, so will actually be available to whatever.
We can. How about we can show plan off air.
Just saying.
No, but it's a quick turnaround. So I guess what are we?
Oh, Bill's going to be there.
Nice. Get some crowd going there with Bill. So I guess what are your thoughts on? We don't really know what the injury is other than hip. I think the press release said should be back soon.
Whatever that means.
Well, I mean, in the past, I expected to return in the near future. in the past they had said in the next few weeks. So I think it means something different, but I don't know what that means. Like for the other injuries we've had. So you think we see him on Tuesday?
I mean, I hope we do, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he didn't play today, so it's almost a week off since he's last played.
Listen, if he can come back from a game off like Norchad did.
But did you guys see? I mean, Vish, you were there. Did you see the way he was moving?
No, he was just in street clothes, just standing there watching
Okay.
warm-ups. He didn't give it a go or anything.
Okay.
He didn't try to play.
You didn't scout out how he was walking around, see if it was bothering him?
Come on, Vish, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, Vish, come on.
Did I do what now?
Scout out the injury. See how he's walking around. You know?
What injury? We don't even know what it is. They said it was his hip. He was taking a massage gun to the thigh. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on over here. He came out. No one was even working on him. He went back in the game and then came out again. Like, this is the weirdest. I don't even know what's hurt, man. What are you talking about?
Did you go up and ask him?
I stormed the court to ask him.
Yeah.
The media area is not exactly near the bench.
I know where it is.
It's the opposite side of the court from the
The
bench.
complete opposite side, yeah.
So, no, I did not accost Matthew Cleveland to ask him how his undisclosed lower extremity injury is.
Disappointing.
Well,
No, I hope we see him. I guess we'll find out Tuesday.
well, I think we're gonna need him. Like, we gotta.
Yeah.
Like another reason, you know, this game. Obviously, when you're up 19 with 10 minutes left, you expect to kind of win comfortably, and we didn't. But you know, Matthew Cleveland is like the ideal defender to put on Hinson. He's long, he's physical. Like Wooga guarded him, but Hinson's like way stronger than him, and it's not a great matchup. It's just the best we had. And if you had Matthew Cleveland there, it's a whole different ball game. I think he just guards him the whole game, and you know, I think that was missed at times, especially, you know, Melissa, you mentioned settling for threes. Matthew Cleveland's a person is probably the only guy in this team that's able to get all the way to the rim and finish over people. Norchad finishes through people, but not necessarily over them. I think, you know, I think we needed that at times, especially when the offense got stuck. The last 10 minutes, we basically didn't make shit other than really difficult contested long 2-pointers. And, you know, Matthew Cleveland's able to generate those easy shots. So I thought we did miss him, even though we got the win. And, yeah, we need him back ASAP. We cannot keep surviving with players missing.
I'm pulling up NC State's record, see who they've beaten.
They lost 3 in a row. I know that. So, you know.
Yeah, they just
they're
lost.
coming out looking for a win. They just
lost
to,
at Syracuse.
Yeah, they lost to Syracuse.
They lost to Virginia Tech, at Virginia, and at Syracuse. Virginia looked really good today. Looks like they've gotten their shit together. They beat Louisville, though.
Who did?
Their last one of their last wins was NC State's last 2 wins were against Wake Forest and at Louisville. 2 teams we've lost to. But they lost to Virginia Tech. And their last game was today. They lost at Syracuse 65-77.
Yeah, I mean, that's always we have traditionally not played well in that arena. Also,
I think the matchup to watch, right, is DJ Burns and Norchad.
Well, that's exactly what I was going. Like, you read my mind.
Yeah, because you talked about it, Vish, when you talked to Norchad at the ACC media day, that he had said that DJ Burns was kind of the guy that gave him the most trouble, right, in ACC play.
Yeah, he said it was by far the toughest matchup.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, DJ Burns is someone that fights for position, you know, knows how to use his body, bigger dude. So, you know, that's going to be something to look at. You know, can Norchad stay out of foul trouble, play like he did tonight, you know, contest shots without fouling? You know, and if not, you know, Nwoko has to be ready to play.
Oh, boy. we need Norchad to stay on the court. No stupid. I mean, I think that goes for the whole team, though. Like, we need to be judicious with our fouls. I think that's again, the way that Wooga got into foul trouble today was just unacceptable. Like sometimes it's going to naturally happen. You make 2 fouls in the same possession, the second of which was like, just let the dude lay it in. You're up like 17 at the time.
Yeah.
That's just not playing smart, and we need our starters on the court. So I will say the good thing is DJ Burns is really NC State's only size this year. They don't have multiple bigs like they did last year when they were running at us. That should help. He can play off of him because he can't shoot.
I think their guards aren't as good as last year too.
No, they're not as good of a team as a team. Period. I'm hoping that with only the one big, we can kind of help Norchad a little there, and he doesn't shoot threes or anything, so you can play off of him. So that'll help Norchad, roam like he likes to on defense. So I would say they're not as good as last year, and neither are we, obviously. So. So
I was trying to pull up their roster, but their site was like, oh, it's not working. I'm like, what the hell?
Here.
Let me pull it up.
I know DJ.
It's in the what?
They have two DJ. They have DJ Burns, and then they have DJ Horn.
Yeah,
DJ Horn is their guard. That I think he's their leading scorer, but he's a pretty good player as well in his own right.
I feel like Ben's lose cover.
Yeah, I mean he's not super tall, I don't think either. So
yeah, no, I think it's Ben's lose cover on that.
Pretty good shooter too. But
I mean, it is. We're still in the mode of these are must wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
no, absolutely,
sure.
you got to win that game. Then come back home on Saturday for VTech.
Yeah, the next 3 games are huge.
And then North Carolina, right?
I think we have a game in the middle there, right?
We play. So we have NC State. Or wait, no. Who do we have? What am I looking at?
We're at NC State. And
at NC State, Virginia Tech, and then Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Virginia's at home or at? They're at, right?
Virginia's away.
Yeah, and Virginia's looked really good the last couple of games. They look like crap at the beginning of the season. I was like, whatever, but no, the last couple of games they've looked pretty decent.
They've won 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've dug this hole. We got to go win. There's nothing else to do.
Yep.
Go win the games.
Do we want to do our Mount Rushmore?
Well, first, couple of other things to get to. Let's start with our sponsor, Prize Picks.
Oh, they're still our sponsor? Good stuff.
I texted you about this.
You didn't text me.
There was some background stuff going on with the Prize Picks. I'll tell you offline. But anyway, yes, Prize Picks is the sponsor of 5 Reasons Sports and Buckets. So PrizePicks.com is where is your daily fantasy game. I know Matt's a connoisseur of Prize Picks as he puts his as you all don't know this in the chat or you viewers at home, but Matt is single-handedly the reason our season went down the drain.
Oh, shut up! You're so stupid. No,
you started betting on us.
Don't say that.
Matt, you Cleveland over whatever the number was.
It was literally only no. It was literally only the Matthew Cleveland one.
What was it? Over what? When he had the 2-point FSU performance?
It was points, rebounds, and assists, and then it was because they had him at like 14.5 or something, and he was averaging like 20 his last 4 games or something like that. Before that, whatever it was.
Yeah, no, it was no good. But anyway, prizepicks.com. It's very soon. We go to prizepicks.com, sign up for a new account, use the offer code 5. That is the number 5 spelled out in letters, so FIVE. And we will match your first deposit up to $100. That's prizepicks.com. Enter the offer code 5 FIVE. And then what you do is you put that money on 2 to 5 players to go over or under the line that Prize Picks set. And if you get them all right, you get paid out on it. It's that
2 to
simple.
6.
2 to 6.
Yeah.
Who am I arguing with here? It's always been 2 to 5. Maybe they expanded to 6.
I think it might have changed then after that.
Okay. All right. So 2 to 6 players.
Matt should be doing the ad.
I know. I have my app open now, looking
PrizePicks.com.
at my
Enter the
pick.
offer code 5 FIVE, and 5 Reasons Sports and PrizePick will match your first deposit up to $100. That's PrizePicks.com. Offer code 5. All right. Before we do Mount Rushmore, let's do Mount Rushmore of setups. Melissa's. All right. So here we go. Here's some views. This is what Melissa's actively looking at right now.
Oh yeah.
This is her setup. You want us to walk us through? Walk the viewers through what we're looking at here.
I've added. It used to just be a 7-year-old laptop.
Actually, when we started the show, it was
me
in
on my
her living
couch
room with the 7-year-old laptop sitting
on
on
top
a
of my
box.
Cards Against Humanity box.
And look at what has happened.
But now I've since gotten a new laptop. I have the lovely mouse mat that I just got, so it needs to flatten out a little bit, and the new mouse. But Vish was kind enough to donate an old monitor that he's no longer using to the cause. So now I have a second screen. So when you see me looking over to the left, it's because I have a whole nother screen of to look at to pull things up. I don't have to click away from the actual feed itself. And if you notice, I have my Final Four picture on my desktop, which I took. That was taken last April from this phone right here.
Yep, that is one.
Wait, show the other one though. Show the other one. Show it with it.
Relax.
Yeah,
relax.
Vish, show it.
Vish.
Show it, Vish.
Because you got to see it with the laptop closed, And then you got the Final Four sticker on there, the nice black MacBook,
One day, Matt will admit that the rectangle was way better than the circle would have.
But I also
Sure.
it's not in the photo, but I now have this in the corner, the Shane Larkin bobblehead, and then I have my water on a coaster. So
there we go.
It's the setup, and the setup has come together nicely.
It has. Vish even came with cables and power strips and extension cords to get this to work. Oh, should I show them the other view that we have now? Because I have a second camera.
Melissa has a panoramic camera.
I have a widescreen camera. Hold on.
I had extra cameras too. So.
Oh, geez.
There you go.
It surprised me.
How did you not see us backstage? We were messing with it.
Honestly, I was not paying attention.
So, in case you want to see what is to my side, also there's some other things over here, and then there's my bed.
Yeah.
So I have two views. There you go.
Yeah, I found several spare webcams at my place. I was
So
looking for cabling. I gotta re-inventory my shit. I have way too much crap. But anyway, Melissa benefited.
That camera would have been key for the box of crap episode.
For real.
Oh yeah, you could have seen you to get into it. They got the
because it was widescreen, so it would have been easier to hold up, So, but yeah, Vish came over with a whole electronics goodie bag of things. So we had to move my bed out to plug everything in, and then extension cords. So now I don't have to use this one random extension cord over here that's plugged in over there and coming across. There's a lot more stuff. And then I got extra dongles, right? That's what we call them? Dongles?
Yes.
Dongles.
Extra dongles.
Dongle.
There we go. Alrighty. The setup. That's the setup for now. I don't plan on making any changes in the near future. This is what it's going to be. So, although I did change the arrangement of the shoes.
So you can see them all.
So you could see more of them.
All right, before Mount Rushmore. Oh shit! Here's my co-host Devin. We're gonna do a review of the Daytona 500 on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Not the Daytona 500, 24 hours of Daytona. Don't kill me. He hasn't heard it yet because of the delay. I knew what the race was. So we'll do that on Wednesday because Buckets is Tuesday because the NC State game. Before we do Mount Rushmore, can we talk women a little bit?
Sure.
So
that was a rough game.
Another tough one.
Oh yeah, what happened?
We got down early by 19 in the
Matt just completely not paying attention.
Yeah, we were playing our fourth ranked team out of five games, third in a row. We got down early by 19 in the first quarter. We came all the way back. We were down 3 with 10 seconds left, and they called a charge on Z.
Well, it was with 3 seconds. It was definitely a block, but we were done anyway because she didn't make the basket, and I don't know what the hell we were going to do shooting free throws down.
But
it was basically at the point where they would have intentionally fouled us if they had thought to, so kind of had to shoot the 3. But Yeah, no, it was a spirited comeback. We started making threes, and if the game had been a minute longer, we would have won. 5 minutes longer, we probably would have won by 10.
Your guy Ali made some big plays, made some big threes, played really good defense.
Of course she did.
And then Cheyenne put on a show. That 3-point play where she threw it off the top of the glass, man.
Yeah.
And it all for naught. And then that was so we'd cut the lead to 3, and then there was maybe a 10-second differential when they got the ball, and we stole the ball and went coast to coast and laid it in with 28 seconds left to cut. So it was like, damn it, that just became the foul game.
Hmm.
Then we had to foul, and no one was in the penalties, so they ran off a bunch of time while we kept fouling them. And if it had been another even just 10 seconds, we could have played it out because they were done. We had just been coming at them and they were folding. It's kind of like today's game.
If it had been
the other way around, it was the other way around though.
If we had come back sooner, if that was the third quarter, we would have broken out in the fourth. It was a shame, and that it's kind of been our Achilles heel for a lot of these games where these teams get up big on us in the first quarter, and then we play well for the rest of it, but we can never kind of get back over that hump again. We played such a complete game against NC State, and we just had this little mental lapse in the first quarter, and it messed us up. But the team, listen, we're gonna win a lot of games in the second half. The schedule gets easier, so I still got faith in
Well, not yet. Duke's coming to town. Actually, technically, today.
I said the second half. It's not the second half yet,
isn't it? We're 2-5 in conference. They only play 16 conference games, right? I think we're about half. Anyway,
we're gonna beat Duke.
I'm still waiting for my double-digit win over North Carolina.
Cheyenne's gonna go off against the former team. She's not gonna pull a Matthew Cleveland. She's gonna do the opposite.
So Duke is on a roll.
What's the opposite of Cleveland?
Phoenix? I don't know. That was after symmetry. Duke is killing people now. They blew out Florida State by 40 in the midweek. They were playing there after they killed Virginia Tech the game before that. So not getting them at the right time. And then after that, it's Wake Forest next Thursday, which is frankly they're the worst team in the conference. So we already beat them by 50 earlier this year. So hopefully that's not a problem. But then next Sunday at Florida State. So it was also ranked. That's the easier part of the schedule. Not easy. That's the hardest part of other teams' schedules, the easy part of ours. So the next 3 games, 2 of them are still really tough. So, and the record's already 2-5 in conference. So, we got to find wins.
Yeah.
Got to find wins. This game tomorrow is big. It's a tough one. It's kind of a coin flip. We need to win it, though, to avoid, I think we need to get 2 out of the next 3.
Yeah.
Get to 4 and 6 in conference. Then it gets easier, and hopefully we can string some wins together. Or 4 and 8, I guess. Whatever the hell it is.
Just let's win this weekend and go from there.
Yep. All right.
One game at a time.
Yeah. Well, no.
That was a heartbreaker against North Carolina, though.
Yeah, and just didn't start well. Like you said, we need to play the whole game.
Yep. I need that NC State performance again. That's the most well-rounded game we've played the entire year.
Yeah. So just real quick on Duke, they are where's the stupid saying? They're 5-3 in conference. As I said, we're 2-5. Ugh. A lot of that's the schedule we've had to play, but still, we need to win these games now. We fight our way back to 500.
Yep. Win the next 3.
I mean, 2 of those are against ranked teams, but let's go for or Duke. I guess not ranked yet.
Duke isn't ranked, yeah.
Well, they would be if they re-ranked them right now. Hopefully, they won't be after tomorrow. Florida State's ranked, and that's at.
We upset them last year.
Yeah, at home, not there.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, it'd be useful to win some of these road games too, because it builds your resume.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mount Rushmore.
Let's do it.
Has the time arrived?
Yes.
Wow, in unison, you two.
We're doing
Yes.
Oh, my mom's texting me to say goodnight.
We all heard too, don't worry. Yeah, you might have to like mute notifications on the new setup because we can hear all the ding.
Oh, are you hearing the ding?
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay.
So
I guess you hear it because I don't have the AirPod in.
Right, because instead of it playing through the AirPods, playing through the actual speakers and picking up in the mic. Anyway. Lesson learned. All right. Today's Mount Rushmore topic. So I want to introduce it, or do you want me to?
Go ahead, Vish.
Favorite sub shops?
Go ahead, Vish. Melissa was going to let us
Well,
go.
I was saying it as you said.
You know who has the power, Vish?
I was saying it as you said. Go ahead, Vish.
I know. It's fine. Yeah, favorite sub shops. Or favorite places that sell subs. It doesn't necessarily be a sub.
Yeah.
Shop.
It's
if you really like the Domino's sub, go for it.
It's considered a sub shop if they sell subs. So feel free to put if anyone's still watching at 1:00 in the morning, put your favorite sub places
allegedly
in the chat. Anyone who's lived in Florida is already going to say this one place. So you want me to start it off?
Should we both? I mean, you can go first. I'll go second because we're both going to have the same number one.
Publix.
All right, so the pub sub remains undefeated.
The pub sub will always be number one, especially.
We might have to do a separate pub sub, like Mount Rushmore of favorite pub subs.
But, I mean, I really only eat two, so
it would be hard for me. Is kind of like it. Yeah, it's hard to deviate. All right, Matt.
I don't know why when I was thinking of this, I was thinking of just sandwich places in general. Can I just go with, like, I was gonna say Firehouse as one of mine.
Yeah, it's a sub place. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, we'll take that. Okay.
Why are you asking for? Wait.
Well, I don't know.
Why would that not?
No, any place that sells
technically a sub, right? Okay, cool.
Wait, Firehouse Subs is the name of the show.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah.
What are we talking about? Like that's.
Well, no. Sorry. Okay, wait. No, there's some of my other ones on the list that aren't really like. I don't know.
Okay, if they sell a sub, it counts.
Like I said, you can pick Domino's because if you like their sub.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my next one is what Evan said. Hungry Bear. Hungry Bear is a Miami classic.
Wait, how have I not heard of this? What is Hungry Bear?
You've never been to Hungry Bear?
Relax.
We're gonna have to go out to West Kendall to Hungry Bear.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it's out west.
You're as far west of US 1 as I go. And then Subrageous I've heard of, been to.
I have not heard of
in years. So it used to be, it's not there anymore. There used to be one right across from Sunset Place, where the Whole Foods is now.
Mm-hmm.
That thing used to be like a complex with a bunch of restaurants in it, and there was a Subrageous there. There's one by Miami-Dade, I guess.
What's your next one, Vish?
Oh, you went with Hungry Bear?
Publix and Hungry Bear.
This thing I've never heard of. Let's see. What should I go with next? Man, we're all heading out onto West Kendall, I guess. What's by Miami-Dade? Let's see. Should I still? I mean, I haven't had this in like 20 years, but I'll go with Miami Grow, which is the new name of Miami Subs.
Oh wow, Miami Subs.
Which might not even be good, but it's nostalgia for me.
I feel you.
I used to love that, and there is Miami. Actually, there's one right near here. I should try that. Also, I think my allergies getting worse because now I'm itching on this elbow and my shirt sleeve's covering it, but I'm pretty sure there's a rash under this one too now. Fuck me.
Thanks for sharing.
Anyway. Hey, people see me coughing here. They want to know what's up. They care about me. Maybe not my co-host, but the people do. All right, Matt, you're off.
I'm gonna go with it's a like small family-owned place. It's called Lil Pickle. They it's really cool. Subs are pretty good, but they directly like donate a percentage of their revenue to like youth sports teams and stuff. So like the entire wall is covered in like sport team photos from like all over the county, and then they donate to schools as well. So it's a really cool family-run spot that go to like probably actually like once a week. So that would be my next one.
That is on the list for when we head out to California.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like the sub itself is like it's like solid, but I wouldn't take you guys there to be honest with you.
So it's like the opposite of Chick-fil-A. You're there for the cause instead of the food.
I just would like to point out that Chick-fil-A is leading by 3.
I mean, we're gonna keep this show classy. You don't want to get into you understand why Matt picked Little Pickle, right? Because of the causes they support, more so than the food.
Yeah.
Hence the
Community
contrast to why you eat Chick-fil-A.
I eat Chick-fil-A for the food, not the causes they support.
Exactly. That was my
Exactly.
point. I was like, I said it's the opposite of why you eat Chick-fil-A.
That was funny.
You got there eventually.
My third spot is gonna be Las Spadas.
I think it's overrated.
I agree with that.
I'm not that big of a fan of the Spadas. Trying to think of like a DC place I go to.
Do they have food there?
Apparently so much that we didn't have time to go to all the places Melissa wanted to go to and no chance to come back. So yes. Let's see. I'll have to think of a DC one for the next for the final one. Where do I order subs from? I'll go with Jersey Mike's. But really the only thing I'll eat from there is their Philly, which Melissa wouldn't eat anyway. This is beef. But the rest of their subs are kind of ass. But I eat that one, so
I'll go with a place. It's another small place. It's called Subculture.
oh, nice name.
Yeah, it's a nice
Like
name. Subculture Extraordinary Sandwiches. Really good spot. I would definitely take you guys there if you guys were here. Good like house-made sauces. They use the Dutch crunch bread for a lot of their sandwiches and stuff too, so it's good.
So we need a ruling on Evans here.
No,
I don't think a
it's
Cuban sandwich is not a sub. It's not a sub.
Sandwich is not a sub. My fourth, I'll go with a chain, just to keep it broad. I'm gonna go with Jimmy John's.
Wow, I don't think I've ever disagreed with you more on something. And that's
I like Jimmy John's, so there you go. The mine are Publix, Hungry Bear, Las Spadas, and Jimmy John's.
You should Google the CEO of Jimmy John's. I've seen a trend with your food choices here.
Just because I eat the food doesn't mean I support their causes.
I stopped going to Jimmy John's because that dude's a weirdo.
Weirdo is one way to put it.
Yeah, well, that's a nice way of saying it.
Let's see. Well, I'm definitely not picking Jimmy John's for the fourth one.
I don't even know what my fourth one is. Damn.
No, either. I'm thinking it's definitely not going to be that. Though. I'm thinking of making up a fake one in DC because you guys wouldn't know the difference, but I'm going to do that because I like to keep it classy around here. No, man. Once you flatten that shit out the way they do with the sandwich, definitely not going with Subway.
I had Subway today.
I mean,
the flood sub, baby.
I mean, I would 100% eat Subway over Jimmy John's. 100%.
Is Jimmy John's expensive? Like, how much is it for a?
I haven't eaten it in years.
I don't know. I DoorDash
like
it.
Ass. So
I DoorDash it.
So add 75%. So subtract 75% of what you're paying, and that'll get you the actual in-store price.
Matt has his window open.
I do because it's hot as hell in here.
And they don't have. Oh yeah, that's what we've had.
Oh, good thing we didn't do the hoodies tonight.
Yeah.
That's right. That's like you guys said it would be up to 3 wins. I'm not doing it. It's too hot.
It's super hot.
All right, I'm struggling to think of a fourth one. I must have eaten. And I don't want to be any ones you guys pick. So I'm really trying to think because I could go with Firehouse. It's pretty good. It could fit
Firehouse.
there. No, but I don't want to pick one that's already been picked. So.
I have one, but I don't think it's a sub shop.
Just have to sell subs.
I used to be obsessed with Quiznos, like in high school. I don't know why.
Oh, there was.
Do they even still have them?
I don't think so. I think there might be like one or two, but
I don't think I've seen a Quiznos around in a really long time.
Yeah, no, because I think a couple of them that were like independent franchises stayed open, but like the main one.
Because I went to one like it was like 3 or 4 years ago because there was only one open in the area and I was like, oh, I remember it was so good and I had it and it was like disgusting.
Okay, so apparently there are some in the Colorado area. Oh wait, there are some. Wait, is there?
Did you just look up to see where Quiznos is?
Yeah, there's one in the Virginia suburbs outside DC.
Oh, there's some Quiznos in Miami.
Still?
Really?
I'm looking at this map. They didn't show up. Where are you seeing that?
I just put Quiznos locations and it says closed, opens at 11 a.m.
Where? Because I'm on the Quiznos site and there's nothing here. Oh wait, now it came in. Hold on. Yeah, there's Hialeah.
People ask how many Quiznos locations are left. As of December 6, 2023, there were 145 Quiznos restaurants remaining in the United States, down from 176 in 2022.
There's one not too far from you on Bird and 72nd.
How does a restaurant chain lose 90% of its units in a decade? With a perfect storm of bad decisions and bad luck, Quiznos had bad business model, a tough competitor, and a devastating recession, and a leveraged buyout.
Yeah, leveraged buyout.
Those are the top two questions asked about Quiznos on Google.
Yeah, they should have led with leveraged buyout because that's what did it.
I should go get Quiznos and support them.
So I'm looking at an article.
Bird and Ludlam, man, we'll go.
I'm looking at an article that lists the
most number of
best.
Quiznos. The most number of Quiznos in the United States reside in California at 13 and 13 in Washington.
There you go, Matt. There you go.
They're probably all in that northern part that's like that I didn't even know existed. California.
The part between, you mean like the 5 million miles between San Francisco and the northern border with Oregon?
Yeah, wherever like that is. Narnia.
Wait, so you had a list?
Well, I have a lit. You muted yourself, Vish. What are you doing?
Coughing.
Oh. Well, you just muted yourself right after you said something.
I said you pulled up a list, right, Matt? And then I went.
Yeah, well, I pulled up a list, and one of the places I was gonna name was on here, and then it brought up another place, and I don't know if I could list this one, but it's a chain here is Lee's Sandwiches. It's like Vietnamese sandwiches.
Sandwiches is not a sub,
but it's on like I don't know why they have. It literally is sub chains, and it lists.
Do they have subs on the menu?
I mean, the one I get like they have like banh mi sandwiches.
Nope, banh mi is definitely not a.
They have different like pork. They have like spicy pork ones too and stuff.
Oh, there was this Italian restaurant growing up. I was actually still in Coral Springs called Pasquale's, and their chicken parmesan subs, and apparently their meatball subs as well, were fire. But their chicken parmesan subs were amazing. They're like a pizza place, but their subs were really good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that instead of Jimmy John's. I'm gonna put Pasquale's.
Oh, nice! Get Jimmy John's the fuck out of here.
Because also, besides them having really fire subs, their Zeppelis were. Oof, so good.
I hate to do this because I hate Philadelphia, but I'll go with Wawa for my fourth one.
I've never been in a Wawa.
Oh, okay. We should do that. They have them down here now, right?
Yeah. Well, we gotta go.
I don't even know what I'm gonna pick as my.
We gotta go to Coral Springs and go to Culver's.
Oh, I gotta ask my friend
Culver's
where to go
is
to
so
Culver's.
good.
There's a Culver's in Coral Springs.
Yeah, I gotta ask my friend what to get.
Actually, I'm gonna look up.
Everyone I ask, they always say get cheese curds.
I'm gonna ask. My friends from Indianapolis is a Culver's connoisseur. So I'm gonna get some recommendations.
I don't really even have a fourth. I
I
don't
mean,
wanna just
the
put
reality
something on
is,
there.
like, if I'm here, I'm getting Publix.
Well,
I'm
like
here,
I'm either getting
Jersey
I'm
Mike's.
getting Lil Pickle or Firehouse. That's what I'm getting. or I'll throw in Subculture. Sometimes.
So given
It's
that
expensive.
you ate Subway today,
I mean, that was just like
that's in your rotation.
It's cheap. And yeah, I get whatever. Sure, just throw Subway in there. I don't
There you
care.
go.
I would prefer Togo's. I wish there was one closer to me. Togo's.
Well, there. Why is that not the answer?
That's true. I just never eat it because there's none here.
I haven't eaten at a Wawa in like 5-6 years, and then Miami Grill / Miami Subs. 20 years? 25? When the hell? Last time I went to one of those. Still counts.
Oh man, sounds good. They had like a barbecue beef.
This is Togo's?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Where's the nearest to you?
There actually is. There's one like 15, 20 minutes away.
That's doable, right?
Yeah, it's super random because it's like you walk in and it's connected to a Baskin Robbins. I don't think the
one in. I mean, I don't know exactly. You're in where are you? Huntington Beach.
Fountain Valley. Yeah, there's one in Huntington Beach.
Yeah,
in Fountain Valley, which is
okay.
Yeah, there's one in Huntington.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
really
looking
close
at a match. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Cool. I'm reading this.
Coop.
Vish. I was reading a tweet.
Wow, you're calling me Coop now?
Yeah, right. There's actually multiple Culvers in South Florida. Because they're opening one. They're actually opening one literally right by my mom's place. And then there's one in Margate and one in Cooper City, but they're opening one in Tamarack, which is like really like right by where my mom lives.
But they refuse to cross the county line. That's what they know what's good for them.
Hmm.
They can't handle Dade County.
I know they should, but
They're keeping their ass in Broward. That's typical scared behavior. They're afraid to cross the county line.
look, now I'm looking at the menu.
I'll get some recommendations for Culver's. Okay, so
They have food too. It's not just ice cream.
Yeah, no, it's a
Custard,
full on.
sorry.
It's the equivalent of like the Whataburger for the Midwest.
But I thought Whataburger was disgusting.
It is. I'm just talking about culturally.
Oh,
Like that's their place.
Yeah. Culver's is actually
we also
good.
do a Mount Rushmore of like best hamburgers.
You can't participate though.
Yeah, wait. I thought you don't eat hamburgers.
I said you all should do it.
Yeah.
I'll just do chicken sandwiches.
Then we no.
What we're gonna critique it? If I ate beef, that sounds gross. Like, what are we talking about? How are you gonna eat? You can't even like on the side participate. I'm not doing that.
Do you want to do? We could do fast food chains, not just fast food items.
Didn't we do that already?
No,
we did fast food items.
We didn't do chains. We can do chains for the next one.
Yeah, we'll figure one out. That could work. No, but Culver's is like the Midwestern fast food like go-to place, and it's now expanded everywhere. But it's in the bloodstream in the Midwest.
Well, they have it in
wonder if
South
they're gonna
Florida.
build one out here.
It's just in Broward. It's not in Miami. Where's the nearest Bojangles?
Not close enough. Yeah, Culver's is founded in Wisconsin, and it's expanded like everywhere now. But it is. Oh no, we're gonna eat there, man. Man, Florida is one of the highest concentrations of Culver's.
So on Bojangles locator, it says there are no Bojangles in Florida. But I thought there was.
I thought they're expanding. I don't know if it's here yet. Where's the curds? It's pretzel bites.
Wait.
Butterburger, baby.
Oh no, there's a Bojangles in Sanford, Florida. Next time I go up to Disney, I gotta find this Bojangles.
Yeah.
That's the closest one to me.
You'll probably be in. I mean, you're gonna find yourself in North Carolina again because of all the teams playing there.
Is there a Bojangles in DC? Instead of that crap chicken place you took me to when I came up?
Hey, man.
I know you got a bad recommendation.
Yeah, she's armed though, so be careful.
Probably shouldn't tell that story online.
You heard that, Angela, right? I'm looking at a photo of a Culver's menu off the Wikipedia page. I'm not. Where's the damn curds? I thought that was like the go-to.
Curds?
Oh yeah, there it is. Cheese curds. Nice.
Yeah, that's like one of the major things to get apparently.
Although we did see a dub in that chicken place. So.
Wait, is there Del Taco in Florida?
I don't think so. I've never seen one.
I don't think so.
See, the thing is, but the thing is, there's more.
I just saw an article. This is from because I was trying to find if there was any new fast food places coming to California, and there's an article about them opening locations in Palm Beach and Broward.
Del Taco?
I don't know if that actually happened.
Don't know.
Honestly, I think these people don't expand into Dade because they have to grease all the politicians, and it's just too expensive. I'm not even joking.
954, baby.
You can't get a permit here.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a good amount of them there.
Is there?
Yeah, there's Palm Bay. Where's this one?
North Miami.
Real? Yeah.
There's one in North Miami.
Oh man, they crossed the county line.
Yo.
Wait, I thought we talked about this and you said Taco Bell was better.
Yeah, Taco Bell's better, but I still like Del Taco.
Why the hell would I go? There's a Taco Bell across the street from Melissa's house.
Okay, so here, this is the best way to explain it. The actual ingredients at Del Taco are better, right? But the items they have at Taco Bell, those in itself are better. You can get the crunch wrap, the Mexican
Taco
pizza.
Bell has shittier ingredients, but they use those shittier ingredients to make better items.
Wait, which one did you say has shittier ingredients?
Taco Bell has shittier ingredients, but they put the shittier ingredients together to make better items.
Exactly.
That doesn't even make sense. It's a taco.
So if Taco Bell and Del Taco had a love child, it would be perfect.
The ground beef at Del Taco is better. Right.
Okay, so then what are they doing to shove it into a fucking taco shell that's inadequate?
And that's it. But I don't just get regular tacos from Taco Bell. You know what I mean? I get the Mexican pizza. I get you know what I mean? The chicken quesadilla. The quesadillas are better at Taco Bell for sure.
Let's just decide to go wide view here.
I'm enjoying having two cameras.
I gave her too many gadgets. This is a mistake.
This is all on you, man. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen.
I don't know. I corrupt all.
I told Vish he had to sit in my chair just so he could observe the great.
She's lucky she still has the chair. She could be squatting or sitting on a bucket or something.
It is a pretty shitty chair. It's
not the chair that I was worried about. It was me.
Should I show them the chair? Do you want to see the chair? It's like one of those crappy little office chairs. Wait.
Let me see. Also, Vish, are we still doing the thing where we pick your meal from a place?
This is the chair.
With 6 games in a row for that time.
Look, Matt.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm gonna pick a meal from Del Taco.
One way. Okay, so I am actively training for a half marathon right now, so maybe not the best time to.
Doesn't matter. You already agreed to it.
I said after we won 6 games in a row, we're up to 2. So
wait, are we? Did we start another 6-game win streak thing where if we win 6 in a row, I'll eat a Popeye's chicken sandwich?
It's whenever we win 6 games in a row.
Oh, if we win 6 in a row, okay.
Yeah, all right, if we win 6 in a row, you can pick my meal. Yes.
Okay.
Unless it's
are you guys gonna eat Chick-fil-A?
I've already done the Chick-fil-A. No, I said you could pick whatever you wanted and I would eat it. I left it open, and Matt's been constructing meals in his head, so I think you're gonna have to see. Dictator, you're gonna have to cede some power here.
I don't dislike Popeyes. I'll eat Popeyes. I don't care.
That's not what we're talking about. So you said
I just like Chick-fil-A better.
There's a Popeyes right across from campus. You said
I know it used to be a Pizza Rustica that got closed down because of health
before
code
that it was
violations.
KFC.
And before that it was KFC, but the Pizza Rustica got shut down because of health code violations, and I was a little disturbed because I used to get Pizza Rustica once a week because their chicken parm pizza was really good.
We should do a Mount Trashmore of worst fast food chains.
Fuddruckers.
There's a Fuddruckers right here. It still exists. It's right over here. I drove past
That
it.
was
Like,
that was so wait, but you don't
I
even eat
remember that
burgers.
from when I was a kid, man. That
Yeah.
place was just, you know what? Honestly, Fuddruckers is probably the reason why I stopped eating red meat. It could definitely just be from like PTSD from eating at those places at
Go
that
get
place.
a Whopper, then you'll be right back on the horse.
No, if I ever decide to eat red meat again, I will I will eat a burger on the show, but I have to decide if I want to do that or not.
Fair enough.
Hey, we could do a Mount Trashmore of shitty fast food right now. It's not hard.
I know, but I do want to go to bed. Are we gonna do this quickly?
Oh, we can save it for
man.
the next show. We don't have to do it now.
Yeah, let's save it for the next show. One Mount Rushmore or Mount Trashmore. Is anyone even still watching this nonsense?
We have viewers. How about this?
Background noise. Let's go.
Next show. We win. It's Mount Rushmore of our favorite fast food chains. We lose. It's Mount Trashmore of our.
I like
Oh,
it.
so based on wins or losses, we'll do a Mount Rushmore.
You do a
But
win,
if
it's a Rushmore. You lose,
Great
it's
But
a
if
Trashmore.
if we win, we're debuting the hoodies.
Wait,
We
but
said
is
3 in a
that
row.
Melissa? Is that idea approved?
Yeah, I just said that's fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure
Look, man, it's better to ask for forgiveness than
it
permission.
passes 1-0.
You mean it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask permission?
Nah, I don't even know. I don't ask for anything. I just do shit.
Coop says that me, him, and Chalupa Batman should do some type of collaboration. I'm all in agreement for that. Vish is gonna hate that I have the second screen now because I'm doing multiple things while we pod now.
You gotta learn how to multitask. I'm always having.
I think I was multitasking very well
Till you read out what you were multitasking on. Now you keep it here.
because I meant to say Vish, but I was reading a tweet and said Coop.
Yeah,
So-
that's not good multitasking.
It only happened once in a whole hour and a half show. Although I have to turn my notifications off on my text messages next time. I didn't realize you couldn't hear that, but it's because I don't use the earpiece anymore. I feel you, Matt.
Oh my god.
Was it 10:30 over there? What time is it?
Yeah. Well, I woke up early to play basketball.
Nice. Me and Vish are gonna
Melissa,
find
we
a
gotta,
court
yeah,
around
like,
here.
find a court while I'm in town.
I gotta break in my dons.
I didn't play well today.
What, you only made like 5 threes instead of 10?
How many did I make today? I think I made 3, but I made more mid range. I was on my Wooga.
Oh, you were Matthew Cleveland in it,
Yeah.
but the hip's working, so you're already ahead of the game.
I mean, it's working, I guess.
Yeah. Also, again, shout out to Paul Jobé for making the board. Jobé minutes.
He's
Good
gonna be
stuff.
pretty stoked about that.
We did get our first basketball player to follow Buckets_Canes, and that was Matt's guy, Ali Stedman.
You're welcome.
And the women's team page followed us, but Coach Meyer still hasn't. We might have to tweet at her again.
I'll just ask her. I'm sure she'll do it if I ask.
We should just tweet every day until she does it. Day 1 of tweeting.
Schedule a tweet.
Coach
Day 1
Meyer.
of Coach Meyer not following the Twitter page. Day 2.
Just do a scheduled tweet that goes out every day, then we'll forget to turn it off after she.
That's funny.
All right.
She'll block us eventually.
No chance. She's not gonna block us. She might block the two of you. But... Anyway,
I gotta
We're-
remember to update my computer for the next, so I can do this and
this and then there's all sorts.
wait. No, do this.
But this one's like the one that goes crazy, right? It's not working. Now I'm just staring like a fucking idiot. Thanks a lot. Melissa.
Wait, stop. Reset. There you
Oh,
go.
wait, there it is.
Oh my god.
Well, if you do thumbs down, it's just like a normal, right? Some of these are just normal. Yeah, not great. But I think you can.
What if you wave? What if you wave?
Does
it do anything?
Maybe. It's not good at picking up movement.
Nope, not working.
I have a. Wait, hold on. There's a menu here. The actions. There's thumbs up, thumbs down, a bunch of celebration ones. What's this? Rain clouds. What is this? Can I click this? Oh, there it
Wait.
just does it when I click it.
Is
I
a
can
torta a sub? Does that count as a sub?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I've got buttons I can click and it does stuff.
Oh.
it does not have to be gesture based. I can just click buttons.
That's nice.
I have found the menu.
Oh, fireworks.
This is balloons. Thumbs down. Thumbs up. Hearts. I'll make sure Matt has if his guy ends up on the show. Rain clouds. Melissa's messing with your camera. What does this do? Studio light. This is off right now. It's about to get real up in here. I don't know what this is.
Episode 6 of Buckets. Melissa and Vish are testing.
Didn't do anything. All it did was like slightly dark in the background. This is worthless. Portrait? What is this? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, it lets me like, what is this? Is anything happening? I'm clicking buttons and doing sliders, but I don't think it's doing anything.
No, it's not doing anything.
Anyway, too bad. Look at me braving the storm for you people. All right. I think we're about done here.
Yeah.
Anything to add, guys? Matt, final thoughts?
I don't know what a sub is.
You do. You went to Subway.
We always go to Matt for the final thoughts.
Well, I just recapping. Look, it wasn't pretty this week, but we need the 2 wins and we got them. Season's still alive.
Women need to win tomorrow.
Women definitely need to win tomorrow.
Like
more dubs.
We need
dubs. Both teams need dubs. If they both don't lose again the rest of the year, that'd be great. So,
yeah.
Coach Hayes is going
also
live right now.
to
all the Floridians, like, go to Del Taco. You got it. Like, go.
I don't understand. You're saying
I didn't know you had access to it.
Hold on.
Okay.
I listened to your explanation about how better ingredients, worse assembly, worse concepts on the menu items, whatever you want to call it.
But but Del Taco is still solid, man.
Yeah, but I'm going to
So
drive
good.
past like 10 Taco Bells to get to one, and you acknowledge you'd rather eat a Taco Bell. What the hell would I go to Del Taco?
But like, I still go to. Sometimes Del Taco sounds better. It's a toss-up sometimes.
Yeah, going to North Miami for Del Taco, they got to come down south, man. They got to go near campus or something. I'm not going.
That's like me having to go to South Beach to get Raising
I know
Cane's.
what I'm picking for Vish's meal. All right, you got to go to Del Taco.
If we win 6 or more, I'll schlep down there. I'll bring Melissa with me. She can record it. We'll do another fucking Twitter hit on that.
If you haven't,
Del Taco.
If you guys haven't already, please go to the Buckets_Canes account and watch Vish do the Chick-fil-A challenge.
Please don't.
There's 3 videos posted, but mainly go to the Buckets_Canes account and follow us. Wait, hold on. Are we at 400 followers yet? Wait. We're at 392. We're close. I had to switch accounts. There's so many freaking Twitter accounts now. 392. We need 8 more followers. 8 more followers to 400, guys. So please follow us.
Yeah, otherwise you're not going to see me shoving Del Taco in my face after we win another 4 games in a row.
400th follower will get a Del Taco item.
No, I think 8 followers is too close.
How the hell are you going to swing that? Don't be promising stuff we're not getting.
What about 500 followers?
Disclaimer. No, disclaimer. No one's getting a free Del Taco anything.
No. What about 500 followers and you have to eat Del Taco on the show?
It's 6 wins. I want a 6-game winning streak.
6 wins.
We're on the second one. It's the same as your. What's going to happen is
the Del Taco is going to get cold though. If he drives, gets it, and then comes back.
No, I'm going to take Melissa with me. She's my camera woman on all
my
food stuff. Are we just going
to go live from Del Taco?
Yes. I'm going to shove that crap in my face in the Del Taco, and she's going to record it. This is how we do it. We did it with the milkshakes.
Chick-fil-A challenge is live from my living room.
Yeah. We've done. Every time I do one of these, I'm shoving crap in my face. Segments.
I'm the camera person.
Melissa records it.
Because I've got the iPhone, the Pro whatever camera. So
yeah,
we are a team on this. She records it and is disgusted behind the camera, so you don't see what's happening.
You could sit at my desk, but I wouldn't want you to get.
I'm not eating at your desk. Like, you think the chair was almost breaking today? Add Del Taco to my body.
How is it? It's not almost breaking. You didn't like.
I was worried. But
how are you worried?
I don't know.
It's a shitty chair in that it's like basic, but it's not like shitty as in it's falling apart.
I was not worried about the dexterity of the chair. I was worried about the amount of weight I was about to put on it. But
It's fine.
no,
It
we will find the nearest Del Taco because apparently they exist here. And Melissa will record me eating that shit. Eating the menu items.
But what happens?
Matt
What if we wait for Matt to come in July and we all go to Del Taco together?
We got to talk about that off camera.
Anyway, I don't
It's
understand.
been a plot twist.
It doesn't even matter because I don't understand what happened. We said we
Six
win
wins.
6 games in a row. Melissa will eat Popeyes. Matt, you didn't commit to shit, right? Because you're too smart to do this dumb crap that we're doing. But,
I
No, Matt's gonna eat
anything.
Chick-fil-A. Matt's gonna eat Chick-fil-A.
No?
I don't recall him agreeing to that.
Why not?
never
I'm the
agreed to
dictator
that.
though, so I'm gonna say it. Matt's gonna eat
That's
Chick-fil-A.
true.
Well, you
That
can't
is
make
true.
me agree to something.
Based on the way the show runs in the background, you probably can. But and then I said I would eat anything that you guys picked. Which
It's gonna
turned
be
into
Del Taco.
which turned into Matt's gonna pick.
So it's one meal I pick and then one meal that Melissa picks.
Well, no,
That's
it's,
fine.
So Vish is picking mine.
No. Stop changing.
Melissa.
Can we
you
not
pick
stick
one
to
meal?
parameters?
I pick one meal for Vish.
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
Chick-fil-A sandwich was like a thing that came separately, right?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was like, oh, Matt's choosing Del Taco and Vish wants me to eat Popeyes. So I.
Wow, it just gave up on it.
Is this how I
No,
was?
I
the other
don't.
week?
However,
Oh,
She doesn't even know it. That's the worst part. She doesn't even know it. Anyway, why is it so hard for us to stick to a bet? Like, just like say what, or not even a bet. Just like it was pretty clear what we said. So
yeah. No,
I don't know why it's getting all confused now.
Yeah, 4 games.
If we win 4 more games, you can pick whatever the hell you want me to order from Del Taco,
Yep.
and I will order there and eat it on camera. And I mean, are we queuing the socks out now? What?
Yeah, I just do it. I don't think it's.
Oh wait, she's back now.
She
I
back?
wonder if she can see herself. Can you see yourself? Frozen in the upper corner. Can you see yourself?
no, it's black.
Oh.
Did it not log out? I tried to log off because it froze.
I am giving you a screenshot of this.
It's hoodie inception.
So you
Yes,
can see.
I love it.
So you can. This is now.
It just
being-
totally froze. It won't even kick it.
For
won't
those
even
of you
kick me
that
out of the
didn't know,
studio.
Melissa has a twin sister.
It's my evil twin.
It's her evil twin.
There's another Skywalker.
Wait, are you sending me a screenshot?
This is what this is what I'm looking at, and what Matt's looking at, and what I'm assuming what the viewers are looking at.
Nice. Hoodie inception. Oh, there it goes.
There it went.
This is
left.
weird.
We did get it. We did get it. Oh wait, hold on. Before you guys yell at me.
Yeah, hurry up. There you go.
Oh, is this what the setup's always supposed to be?
Yeah.
I don't know. Last time it moved around.
We've
you
had a
got
few
Matt.
shows where I've been on the bottom though. It's really whoever enters the thing first.
I thought
I
it
don't
was
know.
always like this.
No, because even
This
if you
is
go to
all
the
I've
intro,
known.
if you go to the intro, there's a couple of times where I've been on the bottom. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. don't
Vish
do
not
it.
being in the left
See?
corner. is Really
Now
weird.
it's-
Now all of a sudden you got a problem. We'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go super crazy here.
My internet like spazzed. for
No,
a
this
second.
is even worse.
Anyway, what we were saying when your internet spazzed is we win 4 more games in a row, so 6 total. You'll eat Popeyes, and each of you can pick a meal for me to eat. Matt
Oh.
has gone in with Del Taco.
Oh,
You don't have to pick now. You don't have to
Yes.
pick now.
Well, guys,
Wait, no,
Halal, guys?
No, that doesn't count. You can't do that.
why not get some falafel?
You got to come
No.
with me to Halal, guys. I can't go by myself.
Oh,
That's something we're gonna do together.
well, falafel's so good.
Wait, it's not supposed. Is this? I'm confused. It's supposed to be good. I thought you were gonna make me eat crap. I mean, if you
Matt
want
likes
to
Del Taco.
Yeah. No, halal guys is good.
No, I know. I know Halal guys. is good.
They have
Okay.
one here too.
There's
No,
a Halal-
I I gotta think of I'll think of something. I'll
Yeah.
think of something.
No, it's Long Guys is right by my house, but we were gonna go there the next time that she comes up. So I was like, might
It's
eat
too
that
bad there's
thing.
not a Whataburger around here or around.
Oh my god! I would do
that
it
would
too,
be
but it would be
hilarious.
so bad. Oh my god!
I gotta Google fast food chains around DC.
Why I'm down here?
But maybe I'll have you do it when you're in DC.
But you got to record it. How are you gonna
Make
do
him
that?
eat that chicken place again.
It was not
Oh.
that bad. It was not that bad. This is
I didn't like
exaggeration
it.
on Melissa's
I
part.
honestly didn't like it.
You got a problem with Hangry Joe's?
I would have eaten Popeyes over that for sure.
It was not that bad. This is such an exaggeration. Such an exaggeration.
I
It
didn't
was
like
okay.
it. They added extra shit on it that I didn't like.
It's called flavor.
Oh, you mean like the seasoning and stuff? Because
Yeah,
was...
they cooked
Oh.
it. Yeah, you know,
It was weird.
Yeah, I get it. When you're coming from a Chick-fil-A worldview, you know, when they
Listen.
put seasoning on there.
Stop. I don't hate on Popeyes all the time as much as you hate on Chick-fil-A. Just, leave it alone.
Look,
Leave it
man,
alone.
you're going after Hangry Joe's because they
better
put
stop,
flavor in their chicken.
I
I am-
didn't like the flavoring that they used.
I am dangerously close to where she actually is right now, so she could come over here and kill me. So I do need to be a little careful. But
And I know where your sister lives. 'cause
that's
I
true.
dropped
She
her off.
knows where I am. I should have hid out in my parents' house instead. But she couldn't locate. Although that's closer to her, but she couldn't.
Did you
locate
show
me.
us where your parents' house was?
Yeah, but she's not gonna find it. Plus, there are fences and closing gates and stuff. It's much harder to infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
All right, hold on. So, it's the 6 games in a row would be Virginia Tech, Virginia, North Carolina, Clemson.
It's not going to happen. But we can hope. North Carolina looks really, really good.
All right, so here's the deal. That at Clemson game as the Wednesday, that would be the 6th. Is I'm back in DC that day, but those are like part of the 4 days I'm in DC. But I'll be back here that Saturday. We'll do the food thing after we won 6 in a row there. So
On the 10th?
No, it's the week after.
The 17th?
Mm-hmm. We'll get Popeyes for you, and I'll eat whatever.
I was gonna say we could win the last 6 games of the season, but then I just realized we'd still have to beat We'd have to beat Duke and North Carolina then.
Look,
you know what? We're gonna do it 12-0, and we're just gonna.
Wow, if we go 12-0, I mean that would be. I don't know how many food items do we have to eat then.
You know what that would do? That would save me.
Melissa has to eat a cheeseburger.
No, we're not doing that. We're not forcing you to eat something you don't.
I'm just joking.
But I mean, if we win 12-0, that'll save us some money on buying tickets to shitty ACC tournament sessions because the Canes are playing in them. So
if we win the Natty, I'll eat a cheeseburger. If we win a national championship in basketball, in the men's basketball team. If the men's basketball team ever wins a national championship, I'll eat a cheeseburger.
You heard it here first.
What about the women?
I think the women are better than the men, so I'm not going to put that out there.
Look. Hold on. Let's discuss this. I don't think you should eat a cheeseburger because the men went out.
Well, I'll have a bite of a cheeseburger.
I don't think
I'm not going to eat a whole cheeseburger because I don't need that gastrointestinal chaos.
I don't think you need to violate like something you haven't done. And I don't know the last time you've had beef, but don't do that.
I don't not eat beef for religious reasons.
No, I know that. I know that because your mom eats it. And she's telling you what to order at Katz's because you won't eat the good stuff.
No, my mom eats the meat.
No, I know. She told me what to get the pastrami and you wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
No, but don't do that. We'll think of something else fun to do. It shouldn't be like a torture thing. It should be the reason I do the food thing is because I'm adventurous. I'll eat anything once at least. So it's partly a game too and fun for the viewers. It's not because oh my god, I can't believe I have to eat this, which is what the cheeseburger would be for. So no, we'll come with something else fun for you to do.
Okay. All right, I'm going to bed because I have to work tomorrow.
I'm editing this.
Have fun.
All right.
Do the socks outro.
I wasn't ready for it. You have to do it again. I was ready for it earlier when someone froze up, left the stream, and then
Take
came back.
2. Go.
And take 2. Cue the socks outro. Peace out.
Don't cry.
We getting buckets.
Keep it chill.
Yeah, baby.
Wear good socks.
Buckets.